Welcome to Ag Week TV. I'm Michelle Rook. The May WASDE report was released this week with USDA providing the first new crop outlook. New crop corn ending stocks were above estimates at over 1.5 billion bushels, but old crop carryover was down 95 million from April. USDA conservatively lowered Brazilian corn production 5 million metric tons. USDA punted, leaving old crop soybean carryover unchanged at 120 million bushels. While production was as expected, new crop stocks were above estimates at 140 million. South American production was nearly unchanged. And wheat production was as expected, but winter wheat was above estimates. Old crop carryover was 20 million above April, with new crop exceeding estimates at 774 million bushels. And joining us with analysis is Matt Bennett. Matt, let's start off talking about soybean ending stocks on the old crop category. USDA basically punted again, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, no big surprises. USDA has kind of shown their cards over the last few months. Hey, you know what? 120 is their number. That's what they're going to stick with. We all kind of know it's probably a real number below that.
We're trading below 120 on the ending stocks, but does it matter because the cash market is doing all the work?
Yeah, the cash market, your basis, your spreads, those are the places that I always look to see, is this market going to remain healthy? Is this market going to continue higher? And the basis is astounding, where you don't have a whole lot of soybeans. I'll tell you what, they'll do whatever they got to do to get a hold of them.
New crop ending stocks on soybeans above expectations at 140 million bushels.
My big thing, I guess, when I look at the new crop balance sheet, you'll add acres, but 50.8 might be a stretch for me right now to make the assumption on yield, just simply due to the fact we're not getting a super fast start.
Old crop ending stocks on corn, USDA lowered 95 million bushels. We're still at 1.26 billion bushels. Again, we're trading a number below that, don't you think?
I do. There's nothing wrong with that. You had exports of 100 million bushels. That's certainly a change that they were able to make and able to do so with some confidence. Inspections have been awfully good here lately. And obviously, the Chinese continue to buy. Now, they're buying new crop supplies at the present time. But bottom line is we're seeing that demand's still strong. We're seeing that the value of corn is still strong enough that people are stepping in here and buying it.
So the new crop estimate was a little bearish above 1.5 billion bushels, but USDA still using a 179.5 bushel per acre yield. Does that seem high here considering how much drought there is in the Corn Belt?
I agree with you. If I was going to be handicapping this crop at the present time, 179.5 probably wouldn't be where I'd start. You know, it hasn't exactly been ideal. Once again, you could probably use a higher percentage on harvested acres like the USDA chose to do on this report, due to the fact that I think we all know that we're going to add some corn acres. How many acres is going to be key.
Do you think we'll take out the 2013 highs in the old crop?
You have the potential to take out your all-time highs. Now, is that going to happen without maybe some U.S. summer weather, without Brazil staying dry? Probably not. You're going to need a few factors to come into play. But right now, I would say it's a reasonable chance.
Wheat ending stocks on the old crop category were up 20 million bushels from last month. The new crop ending stocks came in above expectations. So kind of a bearish report.
Yeah, it's kind of a bearish report. But I mean, if we compare it to years past, you know, we've been running 50% stocks to use for quite some time, you know, and then we keep whittling down just a little bit more. And what that does for us is that it makes it necessary, in my opinion, to have a decent crop. Whenever you're looking at corn prices this high, we know people are going to feed wheat. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out.
Thanks so much. That's Matt Bennett, agmarket.net.